Hello, welcome back to the HSBC sessions on unlocking the keys to success. My name is Jasmine Fowler. I'm a recruiter within the emerging talent team here at HSBC, and I'm going to be taking you through these 3 sessions on unlocking the keys to success. Hopefully you will have already watched session 1, and this is session 2 on how do you build your brand. So session 1, what we covered was why is your brand important? This is session 2, how do you build your brand? And then there's also a recording on session 3, which is how do you use your personal brand? So as you already know the importance of your personal brand, today we're looking at how do you build it. So to start building your personal brand, you'll first need to figure out what drives you. So what motivates you to get up in the morning and to go to work or go to school? What is it that encourages you to want to learn more and want to develop yourself? What skills are you curious about? What are you yet to build on, and what subjects really interest you? Next, you'll need to align these values and your personal values to the organisation that you wish to work for. So say, for example, your organisation regularly brings in new products, maybe it's good at product development. You might want to challenge it or look at your strengths and think about what product design you can therefore bring to that company. So how do your current strengths align with the company's long-term goals? For example, you could see yourself as a creative person or someone who loves solving complex problems. And given that, you may decide to be an innovator and have that as one of your key personal brand attributes. So a brand has no value unless people are aware of it. So to increase your visibility for your personal brand, you may want to consider creating a stakeholder map. And it could be a simple list of people that you want to know or people who can help you to progress at the organisation. Or it could include a document that highlights how others might be able to advocate on your behalf. And then finally, you'll need to reach out to the people that you want to connect with. So when you meet these people, use the opportunities that you have to highlight your skills and your interests and how that your competencies and your experiences might benefit them and their world that they work in. So nobody or anybody can or ever will be perfect, and perfection is really subjective. So feedback is the only way that you'll be able to grow and develop yourself, whether that's internally or external feedback. Not all feedback will be right and not all feedback will need to be acted on, but all feedback should be considered. So think about your perception and what do people currently think of you? What will people think of you moving forward as in how you develop? So you may want to ask people around you, maybe your parents, guardians, teachers, colleagues, friends, about their feedback for you. What would they say are your main strengths and what are your main weaknesses? And maybe think about the credibility of those sources and take a look at the feedback and consider if you want to use that, obtain it, and then develop for the future. There's a thing called growth mindset and also fixed mindset, and this is really key to unlocking the keys to success. So if you have a growth mindset, it means that your abilities, your characteristics and your skills can be learnt and that your mindset is a differentiating factor. So you're constantly looking at how you can get better and how you can improve. You're constantly looking at what you can learn from something and what could you change moving forward. So you may be looking at things such as, I like to try new things, feedback is constructive to me, challenges help me to grow, or I can learn anything that I want to, and failure is an opportunity to grow. And therefore you may be using feedback as a way to help you to progress and to develop yourself rather than taking it in a negative way. However, if you have a fixed mindset, it means that you can't see how you can improve or develop. So you're thinking that you're either good at something or you're bad at it. You don't like to be challenged. When you get frustrated, that you may give up and that you'll stick to what you know. And unfortunately, that fixed mindset will be quite detrimental to unlocking the keys to success for you personally, because it means that you'll be unable to improve and develop on the feedback that you may get from other people. So really you want to be working towards developing more of a growth mindset. So looking at things in a developmental way, considering feedback as a gift and as something that you can use to improve yourself, that you'll always have areas that you need to work on. So having a growth mindset will really be key to unlocking the keys to success. So once you have taken your feedback and you've maybe got a growth mindset, that will be your personal brand, and you can take that forward and be developing that as you go. You will then be able to watch session 3 on how do you use your personal brand. So therefore we'll be looking at, once you've got your personal brand, how you can use it and how it will benefit you personally. So I hope to see you back for the 3rd session where we'll be covering this topic.